lobby has been made. We are in, as well as the Brazilian caster Vincent, for this second semifinals between Cham and PiLiPiLi. And again, when it comes to that last series, that last game even, Patty Mac, like, the decision he made to, like, he was in, you could tell that he was getting flustered, like, he was getting hit from both sides and he wasn't quite sure what to do. He made the decision to attack the force that was hitting his new bases, and then after that, he made the decision to go out across the map. And that's kind of what started the end for him, because in the end, the Riddler, he had enough at home to defend. I was expecting the recall, but it didn't happen. I was like, oh my god, like, he's committing to this, and GG. Well played. All right, here we are in the second semifinals, and spawning in the top right-hand corner of Everdream LE, we have the Mexican Zerg player, the reigning Battle of the America champion, 8 times in a row, 7 times I think even. He is Cham.
And in the bottom left-hand corner is the green Protoss player playing for Bear Me Clan. It is PiLiPiLi. It's a fun name to say.
It's an interesting name, to say the least.
Yeah. It makes me want to say Pele, like the soccer player.
Pele.
Yes. Pele.
Yeah, PiLiPiLi, hailing from America, as he was originally from Kazakhstan, I believe, or Croatia. I think it was Kazakhstan. But he recently got U.S. citizenship. So,
oh, nice. Welcome aboard.
There we go.
Welcome aboard. You're not allowed to go outside.
you're never leaving again. You're stuck here with us.
Welcome aboard. You just joined quarantine team. Team quarantine. You pick the worst time to become an American.
But he is a pretty good StarCraft player, I must say. He's pretty old school.
Now representing the land of the not so free. Land of the free, but you're not allowed to leave the house.
Oh.
We got ourselves a ball game.
Yeah, nice sneaky Stargate here in the corner of his base. Meanwhile, Cham, he does have an Overlord here at the natural, but it's going to be a while before he goes in to try and scout anything. Another like 30 or so seconds. So this could deal a lot of damage if it goes unscouted, and if Cham doesn't get safety spores.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I forgot for a second that we were casting Cham. I just got excited. You said Cham, I'm like, wait, Cham? Oh, we are casting Cham right now, aren't we?
The reigning champion.
Yeah. The legendary Cham, representing Mexico.
Guardian of Guadalajara. Here he is.
Man, the myth, the legend. The NA superstar here.
Exactly. We've seen him a lot. Yeah, we've seen him a lot in WCS. He's been tearing it up recently in online tournaments. I would love to see
he's been
him
grinding in the online scene.
Oh yeah. He's been making bank.
Yeah. And by bank we mean like $15 a week. No, I'm just kidding. He plays in a lot of tournaments every week.
Yeah, like he makes like $30 or so like per tournament, but he plays like multiple each week, so like a couple $100.
It adds up. Yeah,
it's pretty good.
It's pretty nice, especially for not living in like America. Things cost more over here.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's how they survive with cheaper stuff out there. But he went 2 oracles first, and he was scouted. I think he had a Ling right there. Yeah, double oracle first, no Phoenix first.
Yeah, it does get scouted, but there are no spores. There are a couple of queens, but these drones are exposed.
So 4 isn't bad for 2 oracles, but if he gets the queen, then it's definitely bad. He does get the queen. I don't know if the base is the right choice. Lings. He's going for anything nearby. The longer he has to move around, the more energy is wasted. He did take a lot of damage on one of those oracles, but it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, yeah. So far, a good start from PiLiPiLi getting all those worker kills. Third. Oh.
Normally in a PvZ, something I'm a little more familiar. You want to go, the natural expansion time of a Protoss is the 5-minute mark. So he was a little early on that. It's not super crazy, but it is a little greedy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
especially
I guess
when you go for air, like what could you have to defend a ground attack right now?
Exactly.
I think he's banking on the fact that he had to put down spores.
Yeah, it's so risky doing that because, as you said, like you're relying on the energy of these oracles, and if you don't have energy on them, then you can't defend with them.
And one of them almost went down. If they're not alive, you can't defend with them either.
It's true.
And he's getting roach and roach speed. This is a good call.
Oh,
I think the fact that there's no spore crawler in the third base lets you know everything. It lets you know that Cham's not even planning on droning up that base much.
He actually,
still no spore crawler.
He actually has something really interesting here.
Oh, he's gonna bring his queens. He had the overlord speed. Is his queens in there? They are. Cool.
Yeah, yeah.
You can fit a lot of queens in an overlord. What is it? Yeah, overlord.
Yeah,
what are they called? Ones dropper lord.
Dropper lord.
There you go. Lord of the drops. Not to be confused with Lord the Singer.
Yeah, and this is a pretty scary push. There are quite a number of Ravagers. There are 3 queens, all these speedlings as well. But to be fair, there are a lot.
Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of energy in things. I think that'll change the game completely. Ooh, maybe with the speed dropper lord can do some warp prism micro. That would be next level to see here from Cham.
Yeah,
but at the very least, he's gonna deny the third.
The third is probably going to go down. We do have Ravager shots getting the force fields as well. And there are... Yeah, there are just so many links here. Oh, they don't get caught though!
Oh! He kind of blocks himself in though.
Oh, God. Yeah, but like, that was his key unit that he needed. He needed the links to surround the Immortals, and now they're all frozen. The Oracles go down there.
Are we going to see Cham lose a game? Oh, my God! GG. This is scary. Like, you know, it's never a big deal for Cham to lose one map. It's not a huge deal, no biggie. But that was scary. I'm worried for Cham now.
This is the best of 3. He loses one more match and he's out.
Yeah, he's out. I don't know. Like, we've seen Sarah lose, so Cham, he's on the chopping block right now. He might get cut. Like,
again, like, he was just caught by surprise. Like, those first 2 oracles, they got a pretty good amount of damage done. They killed a queen as well. Like, if there was a 4th queen there with that drop, like, there was enough room for it. Like, maybe that could have been enough. That stasis ward did so much. If it wasn't for that stasis ward,
game changing.
Yeah, Cham probably would have taken that win.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, like,
he would have got a surround. They would have never been able to get rid of Corrosive Biles would have came down. Transfuser would have taken place. Queens would have been taking doing damage as well.
Yeah.
But that stasis ward was next level. And it's like we said in the early game, it kind of played out differently than I expected, but it all came down to the energy in those oracles.
Yeah.
And he had enough energy for a stasis ward. Who would have thought? I didn't think about that. I was like, yeah, dude, like, how are you going to hold stasis ward? It just stops everything in its tracks.
Yeah, I was surprised that he managed to get it off because he was making that stasis ward in the face of Cham. Like it was, he was throwing it down then and there, and I was like, oh,
it was just too much to micro.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe Cham didn't notice it.
He was probably like queen injecting at home or something. I don't know, but I'm sure he took his eyes off of it for a second. Which is what you want to do when you're in engagement. It's not always super important to just watch that engagement and never change your screen. You want to be able to manage things going on in the background.
Exactly. Well, yeah, like there's just so much happening on the screen at once. Cham, like, he was using his Corrosive Biles to try and take out all the force fields. He had sent his Lings up to the third to, like, kill the workers that were there, but there weren't really any workers there anyway.
Yeah. So this map kind of scares me. Cham could be losing for the first time, lose his reign here. And it's on Purity and Industry for game number 2. I don't know what it is here. I don't know what we're watching. I don't know what we're about to witness. But up here in the center northern portion of the map, it is the one, the only, representing Mexico, playing for Team Chivo. It is none other than Cham.
And in the 3 o'clock position on Purity Ad Industry, we have the American Protoss representing Clan Bear Me. It is PiLiPiLi.
Now, I like to believe here that that was a complete fluke and Cham is going to just completely wreck this game.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, Cham, like, he was the one that decided to go for that kind of all-in attack with the queens as well. You know, he almost caught PiLiPiLi off guard, but he had what he needed to defend.
Stasis Ward changed it all.
Exactly.
Stasis Ward in a dream. Now, he also denied the second base here for a while, and then he tried to go for the further expansion, and that was blocked also by the probe. So Cham ended up taking a late second expansion.
Oh, okay, okay.
So Cham already getting a little blocked up here.
Yeah, PiLiPiLi.
PiLiPiLi's so annoying.
Being very annoying with that probe. Does look like Cham is going for his third base though. The probe's still staying here in the main, just scouting, making sure nothing crazy happens. No early lair.
I almost even want to call like PiLiPiLi a jerk for that, but that's kind of the point, is to be annoying here.
Yo,
what a jerk do. Stopping your opponent from mining?
In ZvP, Protoss probes are like the menace of Zerg. Like, they can do a lot.
Probes are like the Chad of the StarCraft scene.
They can pylon block you, you know, like they can
they're just obnoxious.
Can gas steal.
Yeah, they're just trouble. Nobody likes a probe. There we go. He's gonna go for the Stargate opener again. I predict he'll get a Phoenix out this time though.
Yeah, I imagine he's probably gonna want to switch things up, right?
Yeah, and plus it's really hard to get another Overlord. Like normally you'll send 2 Overlords across the map, but this map is so weird it doesn't quite make sense.
Yeah, I mean
now he's gonna send in the second one.
Yeah, there are like Overlords in position around the base, but yeah, like it can be really hard to scout, especially because of like these slow fields.
Can I get a Phoenix for $200?
Man, it's gonna be an Oracle.
This is the first time I've been wrong.
The only reason why
I'm always wrong.
The other reason why I knew it was an Oracle was because the Stargate is already rallied to the mineral line.
Yeah, it's already rallied to the mineral line. Yeah, I noticed that. I was still hoping. Like, why would you send a Phoenix to the mineral line? But I think he's doing this because it is kind of a short distance, obviously, to fly.
Yeah.
The slow zones do slow down a little bit, but I mean, it's honestly a lot of security for an Oracle because you're normally scared of queens catching it somewhere. But the whole road back home and there is air. So there's really nothing that can catch this out in the open on its way home to and from the safety of the base. Oh, no. Are we going to see Cham?
Oh, is it going to get down? Oh, it goes down.
But 5 drones. I'm honestly, guys, I'm not going to... I want Cham to win. And I'm scared he's going to lose. I've never been scared that Cham's going to lose.
So
Cham did get Overlord speed, and he's going for a scout now, so he's going to be able to see everything.
He is going for a scout. He does see everything here in the natural, which is not much, you know. He does see the robo.
Double gas.
He does, yeah.
That's pretty important.
Interesting. He is sending an Overlord here just to check the island as well.
Yeah. I don't think there's any way you could possibly have a drone over there.
Oh, the throat is a little bit exposed, though.
No, Cham! We believed in you. We were rooting for you. No, he's not out yet, but so much damage from these Oracles. Now, 8 workers, is that what you want for 2 Oracles? I'm not quite sure.
8 workers for 2 Oracles is okay, but the big deal is that Cham killed one of the Oracles. So there is only 1 left out on the map. And that does hurt when it comes to the amount that you can do with them, with the scouting, with the stasis wards, with the energy you have available.
Especially when he lost to a single stasis ward.
Yeah.
Oh, those get just freelings there.
Yeah, these adepts are moving out on the map. Cham, he doesn't have too much to defend.
Nothing.
He has a couple of queens. He has morphing lings. Oh god, these adepts. Good drone pool though. So far,
I
hasn't
honestly
lost anything.
regret every comment I made about Cham not winning. Like, I'm pretty sure I said it'd be cool to see someone beat Cham, but it's not. It's not at all. Especially at Pro.
Oh god. I mean, again, Cham, he is defending fairly well. He only lost three drones to this Adept Harass. He's going very Ling heavy. He's getting a Bailing nest of all things. Okay.
Now, I'm not a doctor. I heard Harston maybe will say he likes to get like 8 to 9 drone kills with the early on harass to slow down Zergs. And here, Cham is sitting at 12 workers lost. So that's by no means cheap. So he's got to do. Ooh, if he can cancel the third, that's huge.
Yeah,
oh, kill it! He's gonna get a kill on it if he can.
There's not much here to defend. Adepts are getting warped in as well, but there are just so many Lings here. Oh, these sentries are a little bit exposed as well. The Lings could go for them, but...
Oh, he needs to go for it. Yes, take something out. Dude, what is he doing? He's just trying to run.
Yeah, he's just trying to get out.
Oh, he questioned it too much. He should have at least gone for one of those.
Like, he lost a lot of Lings running out. He probably should have just committed and gone for the sentry kills.
He lost majority of the Lings anyways.
Yeah. And this push
What's in
is
this
coming.
Twilight? What's this Twilight Council gonna bring for us? The ender of tournament lives.
Glaives, maybe? We'll see.
I would hate it to be Glaives. That's not how I want Cham to go out.
Oh, we have roaches on the way from Cham, so he does have a pretty decent defense.
Zealot legs.
Oh, Zealot legs. Zealots can do fairly well against roaches in high numbers. It kind of depends. Roaches can also kite Zealots pretty well.
Yeah, Zealot's legs. I'm a genius.
There we go.
Of course I'm a genius when I have complete vision of the map and know everything that they're doing. If I could just know this stuff like on the ladder, that'd be great. So I like this. Cham is kind of all over the map, moving, having his opponent have to chase him down, look for him. He's posturing for something. We don't know what, but
yeah. Meanwhile,
something. He's gonna.
PiLiPiLi, he has a pretty solid position here at his third base. I don't see this falling anytime soon. I think this is a full wall off as well.
Yeah, it's a full wall off. All Cham can really do is discover that it's fully walled off and scout for a fourth. Like, his best bet right now is to try and deny a fourth, but he is getting 2 dropper lords.
Hey, he's going for Bane drops.
Bane drops. I was gonna say he only has 4 queens. He's not making more. This is definitely Bane drops. And he knows he doesn't have that much air because he sees that there's oracles flying around. He knows there's only 1 Phoenix on the map. And he's going to he's going to defend with the roaches. I don't know if he's going to try and do a multi-prong harass. But this is great. This open air is it's hard to be scouted by a Protoss unless they want to, commit to having some vision out there, an observer out there in the slow zones, which they really won't do because the chances of something coming by are slim to none. Cham has definitely practiced this. He knows what's coming, and he's barely not going to get scouted.
Yeah, and this should
just
work.
moved by him. I missed it.
This should work pretty well. Oh, these oracles do spot the main army.
Oracles. That's good though. He's like, oh, these oracles over here caught a rush, and he's going for the drop now. Oh, he has this, what is that called? This warp prism over there.
There's a warp prism. Oh, God, everyone's going down. Oh, God.
6, 8, 13. Workers go down. Game changer. I knew Cham wouldn't let us down. That completely changed. And he's even going for a drop in the face. And it's being scouted. He's not going to be able to get the drop off. Is he going to get out alive, though? Oh, he does make it out alive.
He does.
He has nothing to defend here.
Yeah, these oracles are just being annoying, really, and he has to be so careful. There are 2 immortals here in the war prism.
He's gonna drop him. He should drop him. Yeah, nice. He's gonna play. There's, I don't know what's going on here. Cham is just all over the map. The dropper lord in the main base is still there, just chilling.
Yeah, there's just a dropper lord just chilling.
Now the Phoenix does come to take out that dropper lord. It's gonna still try and drop. It doesn't get anything done.
No, it does not. Meanwhile, these oracles are just going ham here in the middle of the map.
The same oracles from the beginning of the game. Well, one of them.
Yeah.
He remade one, or made another. Spire coming down. Yeah, he kind of forced the Spire out with all these freaking oracles. You got to do something. Spire or Hydras, which I don't think Hydras was the move here.
Honestly, I kind of like the Spire for a Muta switch. Right now there isn't too. It's hard though because there are a lot of Archons actually, so I'm not too sure.
But Archons are slow. I don't know how he goes from here. Maybe he just he's getting a hive, 1 or 2 corruptors just to get rid of the oracles. I don't know. Yeah, he has to go mutas.
Yeah.
I don't know why he'd get that and just get corruptors.
But the main army is coming in. The warp
and a drop. Oh no. Cham is in trouble. The push is coming. His tech is not there. More lings are coming out. Banes are being morphed in. He sees the push now on creep, coming across the map. Oracles are staying on top of this army. They don't have enough energy to reveal.
To be honest, this army
really would love a reveal.
Doesn't look too strong. Like, there are a lot of Archons, but I feel like he needs more Zealots.
Yeah.
Ooh. It has to be careful. The Banelings are crashing into the Archons. That's not what you want. The Zealots are in the back.
This army gets annihilated by Cham. Beautiful engagement. The shields that went up were just not good enough to keep the army out with all these Ravagers. At the same time, his 4th base did go down, but he only lost a few workers. Not too bad of an engagement there. He's already getting his upgrades. He's going for the Greater Spire. Baneling's coming in from the back here to finish this army off. And he might get out of there. He's going to Warp Prism micro his way out of this.
Nice. And
2 Immortals in a Warp Prism. He's going to cancel that 4th again.
Yeah, there's nothing that shoots up, so he's just free to do this. Meanwhile, there are Corruptors on the way. There is a Greater Spire on the way. Hive is done. And Cham is looking... he's looking back. Yeah, pretty dominant right now. Yeah, like again, like the army in the middle of the map from PiLiPiLi just didn't look very imposing. It was just Archons, Zealots, and Immortals. Like
Archons have splash, but it's not a ridiculous splash, you know?
Yeah.
Like a Disruptor or Storm.
Like even more Immortals would have been more imposing just because of how much Roach Ravager there was. And even now, just because there were so many Banelings, the Banelings just crashed through. They killed all the Zealots. They even crashed into the Archons and took them out.
I think that's the problem here. He doesn't have many Banelings, right?
Yeah.
He got 15. It is kind of a lot, but oh my god, huge warping, canceling the 4th base again.
Killing it. He got a kill.
Oh, killing it. He killed it. And that's not good. Cham doesn't even have enough to replace it yet. Oh, and the push is coming. This is a little bit more scary. Cham's super out of position.
The Broodlords.
Broodlord's going to be morphed in. All he has to do is hold back from these Archons. He's kind of got to run away here. Archons doing splash damage. They take out the Broodlord sword quick. He's got to jump on this army. He's got to save the Broodlords. This is his last push right here. If he can defend, he's a winner. And I think he's able to defend it now that the army's coming back. I think he won.
All the Immortals or the Archons go down. At the same time, there is this run by though, which, you know, the army is out of position and Broodlords are incredibly slow. At the same time, the Immortals are being dropped here as well.
God, so annoying. 25 workers did go down, so actually that does help PiLiPiLi stay in this game. I thought it was over right there. Broodlords are not very fast.
Yeah, and the transition is starting.
He's going to take out the 4th base again. The 5th base, I'm sorry. He took out the 5th base for a 3rd time or 4th time. I lost count.
Jesus Christ. 26 workers go down. At the same time, there are Void Rays on the way. That is his answer to these Broodlords, which I'm not too sure about. Void Rays, you know,
does he have the upgrade? No, he doesn't.
No, he does not have the upgrade.
He's going for another Stargate.
That he is. He's going to be going into Sky Toss as he needs to, but there's a Warp Prism in the main.
This is scary.
Oh, the Hive is going to go down.
No, what's he doing?
And he's committing.
He pulled his Corruptors off of it. It could have destroyed the Warp Prism at least a little bit faster. And at the same time, he's going to be able to clear that up. Hive does go down, though. That means no more Broodlords. He's trying to target fire. He gets the Void Ray, which means not much anti-air here. The Broods are now allowed to survive and keep fighting. Oh my god, what is this absolute disgusting slugfest? Zealots in the main, Roaches and Ravagers in the 3rd.
Cham just has enough. Like, these 2 Broodlords supported by this ground army is enough to push in. There is a single Void Ray. There's a couple of Archons as well. The main base is fallen. But
he's got a little bit to hold here. He doesn't really need the drones that bad because he's so ahead. He just needs to hold.
Exactly.
So he's morphing the banelings at home. If he can just hold, even losing that base, he should be able to hold. And then he just has to keep doing damage to his opponent here. He's even hitting the third base over there with the corruptors. I don't even know what caustic spraying them down, I believe is the term used here. For
but the
them
Broodlords are
peeing out of
exposed
their
because
mouth.
the corruptors are to the south, so the Broodlords are going to go down.
Does he need them anymore? Oh, he's getting stalkers now, which is the correct answer. Here comes banelings and lings. They gotta avoid the archons here. They even take out an archon, which is not what you want from the lings and banes, but he'll take it at this point. Broodlord surviving. Roach Ravager reinforcements here to seal the deal. GG! Cham gets the game off of PiLiPiLi, saving his life in the tournament. He's not going down that easy. He's not going to get 2-0'd. Not in his tournament. Not today.
Not in Cham's tournament. Let's be real here. Cham's not going to go down 2-0.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Especially not in the semifinals. Come on. If Cham's going to lose, it's going to be in the finals, which I doubt he'll lose there either way. Gee, I mean, no offense, PiLiPiLi. I'm kind of on your side, but I do want Cham to win. Sorry. I'll have to admit that right now.
The bias has been revealed. Oh, God.
But nonetheless, that was a sick game. I haven't seen a good PvZ like that in a while. And I don't mean good as in like next level 3000 IQ moves, but it was just a slugfest, like dropping in every base. PiLiPiLi was destroying all the bases, but somehow Cham was still teching up behind it and like defending on different fronts. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, and again, like, it was looking pretty rough for Cham for a while there. Like, he was losing a lot of workers. But again, like, the army composition for PiLiPiLi just wasn't there. He just didn't trade efficiently against Cham. And Cham was able to take the win.
Man, that was crazy. Simulacrum LE is the final map? Question mark? Why is it Simulacrum? I don't know. Who picked this map? I think Cham. This is a really good Muta map, in my opinion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been here from the start, the beginning, the middle, if you're just tuning in for the end, here we are. Battle of the Titans here. PiLiPiLi versus Cham. In the bottom right-hand corner, I already said their names because I'm just so excited. Playing for Team Chivo, representing Mexico, it is the Zerg player Cham.
And in the top left-hand corner of Simulacrum LE, we have, representing America, as well as the clan Bear Me, he is the Protoss player PiLiPiLi.
I feel like we're watching the finals here already, just because Cham has might lose here. Might, but he's already lost the map, so
exactly.
Out.
It's the ace match. It's neck and neck right now. PiLiPiLi, like, these are both Battle of the America finalists. PiLiPiLi, he has what it takes to make it there. But Cham, he is the final boss. Like, let's be real here. If PiLiPiLi beats Cham, he should win the tournament.
If he beats Cham and then loses the tournament, it's like Katowice all over. No, what is it? The global finals. It's Katowice and the global finals. If they had a baby, this would be that.
Exactly.
Like Cham losing to PiLiPiLi and then PiLiPiLi losing
the biggest upset
to the Joker.
Yeah, it's let's be real here. It's an even bigger upset than the global finals. You know, like
yeah, exactly. Like Sarah losing to Raynor and then Raynor. Yeah, that was kind of sad. It kind of hurt. But this would ruin me.
But Cham, like, this is
Cham losing
devastating.
to PiLiPiLi and then PiLiPiLi winning against the Riddler. That's devastating. Like, this is Cham's tournament. Cyril's won Grand Championship once. He's won Katowice. He's never won Katowice, I don't think. So, you know, no huge upset if he doesn't win. But this is Cham's tournament.
Exactly. Cham, he's won 7 of these. Has Cyril won 7 global finals?
Never. He never will. Unfortunately, I still love you, Cyril. If you're listening to this, I love you, Cyril. Please don't think you don't. But facts are facts, you know?
Exactly.
Cham has won it 7 times. Cyril has not won anything 7 times that I'm aware of. So this is a lot more riding on Cham. Yes, given the tournaments have several plays for hundreds of thousands of dollars, but money doesn't matter at this point.
Exactly.
It's all about the glory. And if Cham can hold on to his reigning championship here, he is the last standing, best standing Mexican player currently residing in Mexico. Specials out the window. He's Korean now.
He doesn't count. He doesn't
no longer count.
When was the last time he was in Mexico?
Yeah, he abandoned, I think, for the break during winter.
It was December, yeah. It was December, a couple months ago.
And we saw him, what did he play? Like Copa America or something?
He played in Copa America. But that's, you know what?
He flew back to Mexico just to play Copa America and then back to Korea.
That was 2019.
Forget all. Yeah. He's like, it's 2020. I'm Korean now.
It's 2020. We know we've got the coronavirus. It's a completely different year right now, okay? It doesn't even matter.
So much has happened in 2020. So much has happened in these few months.
It's basically
been 5 years. And one of those things is, it's been like 5 years. Besides all the global events, we got to talk about the main ones, like Sarah losing games. What other global events have gone down? Rainer streaming now. Everyone's on quarantine. Cham might lose a tournament here. I don't know what 2020 is anymore.
Oh, God. Meanwhile, a lot has happened this game.
Yeah. Ling's coming by here and there. Quick third base going down. Oracle's trying to cause damage. But nothing, like, this has all been crazy, but no crazy damage has been done.
Exactly. PiLiPiLi, he went for that Stargate opener once again, but this time Cham was completely ready for it. He had spores in position, he had queens, he barely lost anything to it. Oh my God, there's so many queens here.
Oh no. Just taking damage for nothing is hard.
Cham, he tried to deny the third base. He had Lings in position, but the third base did go down in the end. Ooh, there's a lot of Lings being...
I feel good here. Yeah, I think Cham finally made the right response. He's like, dude, 3 times in a row. He's like, no, I'm Cham, bro. I'm like, if you're going to do it a third time, I'm just going to counter it perfectly. He's going to Baneling bust. He's going to run into the third. He went all this air. There's not enough ground here. This is going to be bad.
Yeah,
really
he's
bad.
Cham's
going to end it right here.
Boom!
Walls are down. GG. Give it a good 5 seconds. If this game goes past the 6-minute mark, I'll be very surprised.
He busts in. There's nothing here to defend. The Adepts are at the third base. They're being warped in, but Baneling gets into the mineral line.
33.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. One Bane just took out 12 workers, it seems like.
Their Baneling's headed towards the third base as well. 24 workers go down. The Oracles, they're at home, but what are they going to do?
Oh my God. There's no way it comes in the 6 minutes. Oh my, I've never seen so many workers go down. Cham, now I kind of feel bad for PiLiPiLi.
Counterattack with the depths was completely cleaned up.
Damn, disgustingly. Come on. No, right before the 6-minute mark, I called it. Ladies and gentlemen, the real winner here is me. Oh my God. Yeah, that last game, Cham just absolutely showed us why he's still the champion.
You know what? He felt doubt. He felt doubt in the air, and he cleaned that up. He was like, no.
That's what I like. That's what makes a good player. You get discouraged. You're like, oh no, I'm vulnerable, and then you tighten up. You tighten the screws. He probably didn't curse at himself or get mad. He probably didn't throw his mouse across the room. He's like, you know what? I'm Cham. He looked in the mirror and said, you're Cham. You get in there. 7, 8-time winning championship here. You get in there and you do what you do. You win this tournament. You do what you do best, and you win Battle of the Americas.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. And Cham, he did it. He did it. He just slapped PiLiPiLi to the ground like he was nothing.
Oh, man.
He was nothing. You took a game of me? You know who I am?
Yeah. Oh man, that was intense. Like, I'm just looking at the bracket, all the fallen soldiers, all the games, all the maps led to this. Cham versus the not so real Avilo. Where's Avilo? Cham asks. He's in all of us.
He's in all of us.
There's a little bit of Avilo in all. Does Cham even know? Cham said, "Where's Avilo?" Does he think he's actually facing Avilo?
I don't think Cham cares. He's ready for the finals. He just wants him to come
like,
out.
Oh, Avilo, sweet. What's up? And he's gonna be like, "Wait, this isn't Avilo. This is easier."
But before we get into the finals, We got a raffle to do.
Are we gonna do the raffle real quick?
We got a raffle to do, man. We got a raffle. We got
all this crazy StarCraft. I forgot about this even crazier portion, which makes this tournament even cooler.
We got 20 players in total today, which is insanely high. Like we had a lot of signups today. We had a big bracket, and 20 players can
amazing bracket.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah. We had the sickest games today.
Yeah, I've been very entertained.
And here we go. Of these 20 players, the prize goes to none other than the Canadian player, Canadian Terran, I believe. So,
dun, dun. Who is it?
TSO.
I'm just kidding. The only person who probably could have ever got that. Congratulations. You did lose to Cham. I believe it was like the previous game he lost to Cham, but you still get a nice little prize.
Yeah, congratulations. And yeah, you know, again, like this is a way to kind of promote participation, you know, even though there are the titans like Cham and PiLiPiLi in this tournament, you know, you can still come out of this winning some money.
Yeah, just for being you.
Yeah, just for being
here, just for hanging out, just for coming, just for signing up. You have a chance at winning something. That's pretty cool. I've signed up for a lot of tournaments, and I'll tell you what, I've never won anything.
Yeah. It's another time.
Sign up and still cast and not play just for a chance to win. I'm just kidding. I don't think that's legal, but it's a good idea. If any of you guys out there are not that great, sign up anyways. Try.
Yeah.
Get whooped by Cham. It's fun. I've faced Cham in tournaments, and he's whooped me. I did get like a career highlight Baneling Connect when playing Cham.
Nice.
Like I had it right at the top of the ramp, and he was trying to I Baneling rushed, and it didn't work, but he was trying to come in my base, and I had one little Baneling at the top of a ramp. Took out like 10 of his lings. It was great. He won the game.
When else are you gonna have the opportunity to play against someone like Cham, right?
Yeah, exactly. It was an honor to get my butt whooped by him.